Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Tammy and I'm here to share with you my plan with me for the week of February 3rd through February 9th in my Makse Life Goal Planner. I am excited to do this plan with me for you guys. I don't normally do these each week, but this week we were challenged by a couple of girls on Instagram and a Facebook group for Planner Kate to do a Planner Kate Rainbow Week, and I thought that would be so much fun, so I was encouraged to go ahead and do a quick video of my process. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will know that you would like to see more of this in the future. I don't have a ton of plans this week, so this is going to be a lot more fun to just play with the colors and get everything down than to worry about a whole lot of detail, hopefully. So let's get started. What I have pulled out is a ton of Planner Kate stickers that I have purchased over the last year to year and a half. I forget how long I have been using Planner Kate stickers now, but I love the colors, I love the paper, and I love the versatility. So the great thing about a Rainbow Week is I can use up some leftover stickers and I can use up some more of the functional stickers that I purchased. So what I have pulled out is quite a few sheets. So I figured I would just give you a quick preview. So I did go ahead and jot down the weather, which again, I don't normally track that every week, but I'm going to this week. I got these as part of last month's January's Misfit grab bag. And I'm super excited because I got another Misfit grab bag for February, ordered that this morning. And so I can't wait to see what comes in that. But I've jotted down the weather and I've done that in advance. I am using this sheet S91 of running stickers. I am using sheet S950, which is heartworm medicine. And that is really just because it's the first week of the month. I will be using sticker sheet S602 with the little house icons and sheet S824 with the home blessing stickers. If you're a Fly Lady fan, just know that there's quite a few options, or at least there were when I purchased this one several months ago. The chiropractor appointment sheet is S362. Another sheet that I have that I think I'm going to use is S736, which has to do, to call, and to go. I also have, if I decide to use it, the hourly 2019-2020 hourly check boxes, which is S1081. I have the laptop icon sheet, which is S73. I also have this sheet of weekend stickers, S885. And I have the church labels, S194. Now, in addition to that, I have finally done some organization of my stickers the other day, and I had put a bunch of the washi strips on an empty sticker sheet. And what I've done is go ahead and cut this washi strip in half lengthwise. So if you can see that I've gone ahead and done that in advance. And this particular one was actually on transparent dot sheet that I ordered from Planner Kate. So this is actually the hexagons in a transparent sticker sheet. So we'll see how that looks. And in addition, I have some leftover stickers. These are from the MK195A sampler. When I pull off my leftover stickers and kind of consolidate them, at least this is what I've been doing, I go ahead and take a little, take the name of the sheet and try to keep it close to it. That's in case I were to decide I want to order it again before she quits carrying it, or if you guys ask, because sometimes that happens. So those are a lot of sticker sheets, but I think it's going to be fun to incorporate them. So I want to get started with what I know I'm going to, or what I think I'm going to do to start. Okay, so what my thought process for this was, you could do a Rainbow Week a bunch of ways. I love a Rainbow Week backwards, so like purple on the left to red or pink on the right. But since I have these weekend sticker sheet labels, sticker sheet label, I thought it would be neat if I incorporated the colors kind of in the order that they are on the weekend sticker. So I am actually going to start by placing that weekend sticker where I typically do, right at the top of my Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be done with that sheet. And then I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do the washi, because what I'm going to try this week that I haven't done yet in my Moxie is basically set aside a chunk of the first part of it as kind of, things that just take a big chunk of my day, and then use the section underneath more as kind of a to-do list area. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see how that works. So it's not necessarily going to be a true like hourly layout, I guess you could say, but it's just something I'm going to try this week. So I usually have, in the past, I have been an hourly Erin Condren user. And what I liked about that was I had to be kind of realistic about my time. So some people feel constrained by an hourly layout, but for me, I tend to have unrealistic expectations, basically. So if I use an hourly layout, then I have to put down the time I'm actually going to do something, which means I have to be realistic about how much time things are going to take and how much time I have to do certain things. So now let's see if I can get this on the same line. So it's a little bit tricky to film these. This is, at least for me, and that is honestly part of why I don't do them as often. Okay. I'm gonna stand up and look over this. I don't know why, okay. So which line goes with the one that I used, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and portion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and part of it, so it's going to sit on this one. Okay, so if you are a little bit OCD like me, then let me know in the comments that you would also have counted these boxes to make sure that you got it even, and make me feel comfortable that I'm not alone in that. Okay, so anyway, pardon my chair noise as I get settled back in. So in the past, I've used an hourly layout for a long time, and that is the reason why. Now, one of the things I love about moving to this Moxie planner is that it's the lines of an hourly type planner without that restriction. So if I have a lot of work to get done and I just kind of need to have my head down, I don't necessarily have to feel limited by that time, and say if I'm going to work on something until say 4, then I still might be able to get a dozen small tasks done after that in the evening, but I wouldn't necessarily have room to write them. So that's one of the things I'm finding that I love about this planner. The other thing is this planner actually has so much room, and it's been one of the things that's actually been a little bit tricky for me to kind of figure out how I want to use the planner, because it is actually a lot of space, and that is crooked. So give me a second. Planner Kate stickers are great because they lift off. They're pretty repositionable, which is nice. So I do really appreciate that. Okay, moving on. So let's go to the things that I know are going to be going on at certain times. And I guess I could have stopped this actually like Monday through Friday, but I kind of like the way it looks. So I am going to put this down for church on Sunday. Now, the other thing about this week is, and it's going to be funny to see how things turn out, but our daughter-in-law is due in the next couple weeks with our next granddaughter, and I am super excited about that. They live about 3 hours away, and so we're kind of on call. We can't necessarily go at the drop of a hat, but hopefully she will make her appearance this weekend or the next weekend. But we'll see. So I'm going to make plans for this week, and then we'll see how things turn out. So that uses that sticker sheet. And I think the next thing I want to go ahead and put down, I have a chiropractor appointment again if we end up staying in town. Now with this, another thing that's fun about Planner Kate, so this would be the color for Saturday, this blue, which is really this color. I think I will go ahead and use that. But you can kind of, you can use a couple shades of blue on your blue day. You can use a couple shades of green. We'll see how this turns out by the time I get to the end. So, chiropractor, that takes care of that sheet. Let me go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and put the weather down. So, like I said, I got this as part of the Misfit grab bag. So I don't normally track the weather, to be honest. Most of the time, I don't even know what the weather is going to be that day. And I will just kind of look that day if I have something going on. But I am getting down to the last few weeks before the Princess Marathon weekend at Walt Disney World. I will be running the 10K that Saturday. So if you're going to be doing Run Disney, let me know in the comments. It's, tens of thousands of people that run that weekend. So it's pretty busy. I don't know that it's always possible to meet up with people, but it might be fun if we can. On that note, I'll just give a little shout out to Jen Lefforge. If you are interested in Walt Disney World Vacation Club, Run Disney, just a positive person in any form of any of that, I definitely recommend Jen Lefforge. And she has 2 YouTube channels. So her main channel is Jen Lefforge, and then the other channel is Joyful Living. And I definitely recommend subscribing to both of her channels. I just remembered that I actually left it up on my laptops. Because I remembered these 2 were kind of out of order. And then I haven't looked up the weather for Sunday yet, but it's Florida, so it would probably change. In fact, half of this will probably change. But the reason that I looked this up and the reason I was talking about Run Disney is I am determined to get my last couple weeks of training runs done as scheduled each week. So I had kind of looked at that to gauge when I might be able to best get those run times in. So let's do that next. I have not done a lot of longer races. And so I have been working hard on this training, but I am also nervous. I am not I'm not a distance runner with skill. I basically do it for the mental break that I get. And, I just feel amazing when I get out. In fact, the other day I had a long day and I was scheduled to run for 30 minutes and actually went to the gym and got on the treadmill, and I was so exhausted and I was so tired, but I had skipped the day before, which is when it was originally scheduled, and I am telling you, I was still walking to warm up like a minute and a half in, and I felt amazing already. It was the craziest thing. Like, I knew how I was going to feel when it was done, and I knew how I was going to feel while I was doing it, and I was just really glad that I had shown up to the gym to do the 30 minutes, and I had a great run, and I felt great for the next 2 days. So that's why I am running again. Okay, now the colors in this are kind of a teal and a beautiful like rosy pink, and then there's this peach color, and I am with Julie of Julie's Plans. I am not a fan of peach, which is funny because I had a peach bedroom in the 90s as a teenager. But anyway, so I think what I'm going to do is cheat this color a little bit, and I'm going to use more of this lighter pink. So that is going to be the color that I use for Wednesday this week. And I'm going to put my running sticker down for that afternoon. I'm also not a big like morning workout person. Like, my husband can roll out of bed and go get a pretty vigorous workout in first thing in the morning. And I feel like even though I can wake up earlier and do work early in the morning compared to what I used to. I still feel like I basically need like 3 hours to get my brain into full, I don't know, active mode. I am not good at working out first thing in the morning like he is. Okay, so I've got a couple of running stickers down. I am going to put one down for Saturday. What I'm going to wait and see though is if it is at all possible, I'm actually going to do my longer, so I have a long run scheduled this weekend, and that is the last long run before the race weekend. So it would be ideal if I can do it Friday afternoon instead of on the weekend, because I have a chiropractor appointment Saturday morning. So it'd be a lot better if I could get it done Friday afternoon, but the weather does not look great for that, nor my schedule. So I am going to put it down for Saturday, but we will see. I guess really, you know what? It's all about mindset, right? I'm going to put it down for Friday afternoon, because as long as it's not just absolutely miserable, even if it's raining a little bit, I can still go. So Friday's color is purple. So let's use this. And if I get to go Friday, it's going to be later. So I'm going to put that here. And if I get to go Friday, I have kind of a long day. No, that's not true. That's not true. Friday, I have a half day of work scheduled. So that might be perfect. Okay, so let's do that. And that takes care of that sheet. Right now, the other thing I'm going to do is not plan on working out other days. I might go get some workouts in at the gym in between, but I'm really going to just see how the week goes, because this long distance day of running is my #1 priority for working out this week. Okay, now let's go to, let's see, this one. So we do our dog's heartworm on the 4th, which is this kind of bolder pink color. So let's use that one. And I think I'm just gonna put it right down here. So we typically do that when we feed her in the evening. So that takes care of that. And then the home blessing. So what I've been trying to do for the last couple months is leave Sunday as kind of a reset time, and basically work on Fly Lady's Home Blessing, which is like 7 things, 10 minutes each, something like that. So you take out the trash, change the sheets, give the main areas of the floor a quick vacuum or a mop, do a quick dust. I'm not really getting to every single thing every single week, but it's just a reminder to kind of do a quick pickup, get those basic things done. I do typically change and wash the sheets on the weekend, but not necessarily on Sunday evening. So it's kind of my time to make sure I've done those things, I guess, is the best way to think about it. And Sunday's color is green, and I used that brighter green. So I'm going to do that here. Now what I might do is change the script color. Instead of doing all green, yeah, let's use this. I think, let's cut this. So let's make it work for us, right? So I am going to put this like this. Okay, that takes care of those two. The other thing I was going to use the home sticker for, actually, now that I think about it, is I am also doing Tony's challenge at A Bowl Full of Lemons. You can find her on Instagram or at A Bowl Full of Lemons online. And she is doing one area of the house every week. She ends it on Thursday and starts on Friday, which is kind of nice because you can, you know, kind of dive into the project for the weekend if you want and be done with it. But I'm trying to work about 3 to 4 days a week on whatever area we're in. So it's currently Saturday, February 1st, and I will start this weekend on the master closet, which is going to be just my side. But so there'll be another one by this Saturday. But again, we might be traveling this weekend. Okay, everybody, I am done with that, and in total transparency, I not only pulled dots from this sheet, but I hijacked from a bunch of other leftover sampler sheets, and I even ended up using my sampler freebie. So anytime you order from Planner Kate, you get 5 freebies, little sheets this size, and this is one of the ones I had gotten in the past. So I'm super happy with how that turned out, except it made me realize I really did not want to use the to-do in that script. So I am going to use some of the other leftover stickers like I did below. And what I'm going to use at the top is, I could use to-do. Wow, that's loud. But I am going to use don't forget. So that takes care of that column. I do think I'm going to cover this up. So if I were to, how do I want to do that? I have this leftover sticker, but I feel like it doesn't really go with the hexagon very well. This one's at least a little more minimal, so I don't want to use that. Oh, I know what I can do. I don't necessarily have to cover up the word habits. Let's use a little more of the hexagon washi. Maybe? No, maybe not. Let's just leave it. Okay. So that takes care of those things. Now the other sheet I said I was going to use is this laptop icon. So I am going to use that to make notes of some things I want to work on. I really plan to be more consistent posting on Instagram and here on YouTube. So I'm going to schedule some time for that type of stuff this week. So let's zoom out a little bit and let's figure out where that is best going to fit. So let's see. Honestly, it's kind of good for me to do it on the days that I run because I'll typically make sure I have my run in before dinner, and before or after dinner, depending on when I run, I'll get a shower, we'll have dinner, and then it's dark because it's winter, even in Florida. So it's kind of a good time for me to get back on the laptop to work on that kind of thing. It's not a great time for me to take pictures. So let's plan on working on those things during those evenings. So I will put that here on this day. And that's kind of good because then on the days that I'm working more on the decluttering and cleaning tasks, I won't be trying to stop if I kind of get into a groove with that. So let's do that. Yeah, and that'll work out great because this will be a great day. I'll have time this afternoon here to even do some of the photography if I need to. And then hopefully get some done tomorrow, which is Sunday the 2nd, kind of ahead for the week, working on our budget and some other things. So if you're interested in that, I have some previous budget planning videos up on this channel. You can go check those out. But hopefully I will get our February budget video done this weekend to share this coming week as well. So that takes care of that. One good thing about using the stickers, even though it's just mainly fun and very cathartic to me, is using the different icons for the different stickers helps me remember what things I wanted to make sure I get scheduled in for the week. Is it just me or does this look so crooked? Why does this look so crooked? I bet I cut the washi crooked. I think that's what's going on. I think that it's wider the further you get over here. Oh well. Okay, couple other quick things. So the bottom of the Makse planner has several shaded lines and then a little heart here. That's a place for gratitude, or at least that's one way you could use it. I tend to also keep my big 3 items I need to get done. That comes from Michael Hyatt and his goal coaching program and book, Best Year Ever. And they do have a planner, which I've used in the past, but you know, they really encourage you to pick 3 main things that you really need to get done for the day. So I incorporate that here. So those get filled out as the day goes. And I've been really working on trying to put a gratitude thing here. So that's kind of the overview of my week. Let's go ahead and see what else I have that I normally incorporate when I use a kit. So I've been using some Planner Kate kits the last 6 months or so since I got my first Misfit grab bag, and there was a kit in there. So let's see, Thursday is payday, and I'm probably going to sit down Friday or Saturday to kind of do our budget check-in, hopefully Friday. So let me see what I have. Thursday's payday. Let me see if I have a payday sticker from a previous kit left over. So this will kind of give you a preview of what I did with my stickers and what I have left over that I'm kind of pulling from. So this pay bills is kind of in teal. I really need like a navy payday and a purple pay bills. So, and each kit has like a little bit different. So like this one, these had paydays. This has a pay bills in blue, dark blue. This is more of a pink. I could probably make it work if I layer it on purple. Let's see, do I have another one? Lots of leftovers. I think that's it. So let's use this. Let's layer that. And I also have just some regular appointment labels. Oh, this will be good. So this is sheet S937, and it has a little place you can check it off. It has a place where you can write, and then a place where you can write more info. I like layering these like 2 different font kind of stickers on these. I think it just pops a little bit better. Let's see, do I want to do that, or let's see what I have left in purple. Oh look, that's the last one of those. Let's use that. Yep. Okay, so we'll do pay bills. Another trick with these, if you're not using the tweezers, is it is a lot easier to put it down on the sticker and then put that sticker in your planner. Okay, so let's have pay bills down here. Again, this is something I can kind of sit down and work on like after dinner, after we lose light. And then payday, yellow. So my husband and I had a lot of changes to our work this fall, and basically now one of us gets paid every single Thursday, which has been weird because after 20 years in the military, for him, and then his job after the military, he's always gotten paid on the 1st and the 15th. So it's been a big change. So that's, I'm really trying to decide if I'm going to do a paycheck budgeting method. I thought about doing that for February, but I'm just going to stick with what I've been doing one more month and see how it works and see if I need to change it. So I just don't see, I feel like I'm spending way more time on this than I need to. I have a pink payday and an orange payday and a navy pay bills. I have a purple, pink, kind of a tan. Let's see. Here. Let's use, now this is one sheet that I didn't keep the label for, so, but it's like a wood looking kind of neutral kit. I loved using this kit, but I have a little dollar sign kind of in a really light blue left over, so I'm just gonna put that right there because it kind of works with the Makse color, so we'll do that. Okay, now that I spent way too long on that. How often do you get paid? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you do your budgeting as you get paid, or if you set a budget for the month. What works best for you? I'd love to know, and read how you do things. Okay, I kind of have to say, I thought there would be more color on this. Um, Let me go ahead and see if I can get some things filled in with my pen. I like to use the Tool needlepoint pen in black, Team Black. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill some things in. Also kind of weird that I like to write, to fill things in from right to left in my planner. I've noticed that the last couple of months. I'm not sure what's up with that, but that's how my brain works. So we're gonna have the chiropractor, and this is going to be my challenge. This is not the whole hashtag, but it's ABFOL for a bowl full of lemons challenge, and I'm just not gonna write the challenge part in. This is, actually, let me look at my running schedule. Okay, so this is 6.5 miles. To be clear, I do not run nonstop on these. I am a run walk kind of girl, and I am fine with that. And then this is going to be, what do we want to call this? So let's plan on uploading to YouTube here, and then I'll have time hopefully to edit if I have done some other filming this weekend or during the week. Now the Makse Life Planner also folds back great on itself, which is nice. You can write close to the coil. So this is going to be another time for me to work on the challenge. And this is 30-minute run. This is a 30-minute run. And this is going to be challenge time. And let's plan on some editing here. And this will be for prepping. I was going to say filming, but it's probably going to be dark. Let's call it prep work. If I can film that afternoon, that'd be great too. And then what I'm working on in the morning is 15 minutes of Bible reading. So I'm going to write that across for every day. I am way behind. I have read the Bible through in 90 days or just over 90 days 3 times in the past, including the end of last summer. But I wanted to read through the Bible basically slower this year, which I am definitely being slower. I was doing great the first couple weeks, and I am really only doing about every other day right now. So I'm behind on the schedule. I'm not worried about getting like caught up because I can do that, but I wanted to be consistent. So I think if I write it back in, that will help. And we'll leave the weekend as a buffer. I can fit it in a lot of places on the weekend. So let's do that Monday through Friday. And then the other thing I want to track around the middle of the day is what I'm posting on Instagram. My goal is to post every day, but I don't always. So let's get that down. And then here, I will do it here. Perfect. Okay. Now, some of the things I know I'm going to be working on, I need to call the dentist this week. So I'm going to put that in. And then for my habits, I want to track my vitamins, drinking my water every day. Let's put down Bible reading since that has not been consistent. And I'm going to put 10K or workout. So my goal on my days that I don't do any kind of workout is to still hit 10,000 steps. And I think I'm going to leave that there. So that will be it for the habit tracker. So that is my week at this point. Cue granddaughter arriving and doing whatever she wants with my schedule. We're super excited about it, and I have had fun doing this challenge. I hope that if you have kind of a sticker stash, that you would come up with a creative way to use it. If you're another Planner Kate fan like I am, let me know in the comments below what your favorite sticker sheet is or what you're always running out of, because it's probably something I don't know about that I need. All right? Y'all have a great week, and thanks so much for joining me for this plan with me. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing on Instagram, I will leave a link for that in the comments below. And I will leave Julie's code from Julie's Plans for 20% off your Planner Kate order if you want to shop with her on Etsy, and anything else that I can think that might be helpful. If you have any questions, I'd love for you to leave them in the comments. And I think if I were to ask you one question for this week, is what is one thing that you absolutely plan to complete or accomplish in the month of February? How are you going to start on that this week? Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.